How to become a millionaire by the time you're 30. $1 million is a lot of money. It's the amount you can win on some game shows. It's a qualifier into a higher social status. And it's also the number to aim for if you want to have a comfortable retirement. Some people are set on accumulating this wealth well before their 60s, or, let's be honest, before their 70s. So they work hard to achieve this level of success by the time they're 30. You want to enjoy your wealth while you're young and energized, rather than at the end of your working life. Seems like a lofty goal, right? While this may seem crazy, it is a real possibility. Becoming a millionaire just takes time, hard work, and these 12 steps to help you grow your wealth. Number 1, start now. The most important asset to building your wealth is time. Time is essential to building your retirement plan, and it's obviously imperative to achieve a millionaire's lifestyle by the time you're 30. Whether you save or invest your money, it begins to accrue interest. As your interest grows, it begins to compound, meaning that the money you make through interest begins making more interest on itself. Your money will start making money for you, a passive source of income. And starting a little earlier can go a long way. The sooner you start saving and investing your money, the more time your money has to grow for you. Number 2, frugal living. To live like no one else does later, you have to live like no one else does now. Shop those clearance racks, clip those coupons, get those promo codes online. And these habits shouldn't stop once your millionaire status is achieved. Even top business moguls still live frugal lives to preserve the wealth they've worked so hard to earn. Even Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook drives a manual Volkswagen on a daily basis instead of driving a fancy car and wearing the latest fashion trends. Millionaires work hard to earn their money, then work even harder to keep it. Number 3, make your debt productive. The best way to look at your debt is to sort it into 2 categories: productive and unproductive. Unproductive debt will not increase your cash flow. It will just flush your money down the drain. Productive debt is something you can use to increase your cash flow over time. For example, some credit card companies reward you with points or cashback if you pay your statements on time. If you use your credit card to only pay for necessities and keep the spending within your means, you're technically in debt, but that debt pays you back with points. The more important distinction is that wealthy people will use debt to maximize their cash flow and make themselves richer, while poor people use debt to put money in other people's pockets. Number 4, remember 50, 20, 30. Another way to stretch your money to the max is to allocate every cent before it hits your bank account. The easiest way to do this is to utilize the 50, 20, 30 method, coined by Senator Elizabeth Warren. Designate 50% of your income to pay for essential needs, rent or mortgage, utilities, and groceries. Designate the next 20% of your income to build your savings, your 401k, your Roth IRA, investments, and so forth. The final 30% is allocated towards lifestyle choices like your cell phone, clothes, restaurants, and entertainment. While it may seem crazy to spend every penny, it will keep you from blowing it on impulse purchases, and it will make you think twice about adding new expenses to your usual budget. Number 5, put your savings into investment accounts, not savings accounts. After you've saved 20% of your income, it's time to invest. Now, investing sounds like a scary word attached to a scary concept, but it doesn't have to be complicated. You don't have to be on the phone with Wall Street, anxiously watching the Dow on CNBC. Investing can be as simple as contributing to your 401k. And if your employer offers a matching program, take full advantage of it. It's basically free money that contributes to your overall wealth, adding more money on top of the 20% you're already investing. Investing your money with a 401k or a Roth IRA is just as secure as putting your money into a savings account, but it pays you back exponentially more. To make investing even easier on yourself, set up automatic deposits for your accounts. You'll learn to live without the money that is automatically invested, and you'll have a pleasant surprise when you check the balance in a few months' time. Number 6, invest in you. What is the one thing that all rich, successful people have in common? Reading. Warren Buffett estimates that he spends 80% of his day reading books. Reading expands your financial education, challenges your perspective, and encourages creative thinking, all of which help you earn a high salary. It's an investment in you, which will pay off even more than your 401k. Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, recommends setting aside 5% of your monthly income to invest in books, seminars, and classes to further your personal education and development. Taking the time and dedicating the resources to invest in yourself is your greatest asset in becoming a millionaire, regardless of your current age. Number 7, say bye-bye to the 9-to-5. There is safety and security in working the standard 9-to-5 corporate job. However, there is also mediocrity and extreme limitations on our earning potential. We've been trained by society to embrace settling for a bi-weekly paycheck, fueling someone else's dream, while putting our own dreams out of sight and out of mind. Not only does this condition us to suppress our own individuality, but it also causes us to miss out on taking the big risks that could pay off in a big way. We miss our chance at accumulating great amounts of wealth because we are too busy pushing papers in our cubicles. To reclaim your full earning potential, shift the perspective of your steady paycheck. While it's perfectly fine to keep your job to pay the bills, what other passion projects could you pursue on the side? What business ventures have you been kicking around in your mind for months on end? Don't feel like you need to turn in your notice tomorrow morning, but chase your dreams with the faith that one day it will become your full-time gold mine. Number 8, diversify your income. So you want to quit your day job eventually, but you need to work up to that point. You can't just quit and hope that your bills are magically paid each month. You need to diversify your income. What does that mean exactly? Get creative and look inside yourself. What skills or passions do you possess that could generate another stream of cash? One option is to freelance by either writing, designing, or consulting online. Millions of Americans do some kind of freelance work in addition to their full-time day job, 57 million according to the Freelancers Union, as a way to increase their wealth at a faster rate. The path to $1 million requires multiple streams of income with a high return on investment. Number 9, hang out with people you look up to. Mark Twain said, "Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great make you feel that you can become great too." It's a proven fact that we start to mimic the behaviors of the people that we bump elbows with on a regular basis. So why hang out with people that only bring you down and keep you going through the motions? Find the people in your life who also dream big. Find the ones who have lofty goals and work hard to accomplish them. You might be surprised how much that simple change will help you achieve success. Andrew Carnegie called this principle the mastermind. Essentially, surrounding yourself with bright, gifted, motivated people will unlock even more potential within yourself. 2 minds are better than 1, right? Imagine what several talented minds can accomplish together. Carnegie started from nothing, and he attributes his massive success to the mastermind principle. Number 10, show off your work, not your stuff. Grant Cardone, Millionaire and VIP contributor for Entrepreneur, says, "Be known for your work ethic, not the trinkets that you buy." This couldn't be more true for someone looking to gain immense wealth in a short period of time. People don't remember you for the fancy toys you own or the cool trips you take. What really stands out is your work ethic, and if it's a strong one, it will serve you well, much better than your luxury vehicle sitting in the parking lot. Remember Mark Zuckerberg and his old Volkswagen? I'm sure he would tell you the same thing. This is not to say that you shouldn't treat yourself occasionally, once you've built up your wealth enough to do so, but be mindful of where your attention and resources are directed. Are you suddenly obsessed with buying the newest tech that will hit the market next week? Or are you keeping your eye on the prize, working hard to generate even more long-term income? Show up in your daily work life. Don't show off. Number 11, outwork the competition. Speaking of work ethic, how is yours? Wealth and success comes to those who work hard for it, like really hard. There are no clocks, schedules, paid holidays as far as money is concerned. So if you want to grow your wealth quickly, you need to adopt the same mentality. Could you land another sale if you stayed an extra hour or two? Could you check off your entire list if you worked into the evening one night this week? Could you launch your new product if you took a couple of weekends to do it? People who are rich have made sacrifices to get there, most of which were sacrifices of their time. They weren't always the luckiest, smartest, or most talented person in the room, but they were the hardest worker. To reach the same level, you have to put in the work. We've come to the 12th way how you can become a millionaire by the time you're 30. But before we get there, consider subscribing and hit that notification bell. And if you like this content, comment below so we can bring you more of the same. What's our 12th way how to become a millionaire by the time you're 30? Be committed. Some of these tips and pointers may not seem fun. You may feel like there is a lot of hard work ahead of you to reach $1 million by the time you're 30. You're right. But the most important takeaway is to be committed to that goal. There will be late nights and long weekends. There will be sacrifices made in your current lifestyle. There will be uncomfortable confrontations with your bank accounts. There will be moments where you wonder, am I ever going to make my end goal? But you have to stay committed. Imagine what your life will be like when you do accomplish this goal. Imagine the pride you'll feel, the sense of accomplishment, and the extra zeros in your bank account. It will all be worth it in the end. So keep your eyes fixed on the ultimate prize. Be committed to your future wealth. Thanks for watching Cerebral Life, the channel where you learn more and improve your life. See you next time.